Hello everyone, how you doing? This is Mitch and Donna representing Mitch and Donna Masterminds. I'm coming to you live from our home office in beautiful sunny Costa Rica.
Yes, and let us just tell you exactly how we got here in Costa Rica, because we get a lot of questions asking us whether like, wow, you guys live in Costa Rica?
Whoa.
And then the second thing that they say or ask us is,
how do you do it? How do you make your income?
Exactly. How are you making your money there? So we just want to share with you our story, because we realize that we haven't even told a lot of you guys
about us.
So we want to
crazy?
go over, how we ended up here in this wonderful country. Back in about 2006, I was in the financial industry, and Mitch was working.
I was working 12-hour days, bell to bell, for a very popular used car company in the Washington, D.C. area. And when I'm telling you I was working bell to bell, that summer, I didn't even get to enjoy my summer at the time. But at the time I met my wife, she worked 3 days. I mean, 3 days out of the week, and her income was as equal as my income, working 12-hour days, 6 days, 12-hour days, 6 days a week.
Exactly. So we really just had to figure out, well, what are we going to do? Because I was missing him throughout the day, and, it would be literally not seeing him at all. So we, had a discussion and really wanted to decide what's important to us. And one of the biggest things is we no longer wanted to trade our time for
Time
money.
was an issue. We know time is very precious. You cannot get time back, and we wanted to free up our time, basically.
Exactly. So what we did was I made a bet with Mitchell.
She made a bet, a pinky bet.
Yes.
She wanted me to quit my job.
Yep.
Now, come on, folks. Most women would not ever think about that.
Right. The bet was, if I go onto this and see this client and I close on the deal, that he would quit his job. So, of course,
I didn't think she was going to do it, but I did.
Which I don't
better.
know why, but I closed the deal, and he lived up to his
and I quit.
And he quit his job. Exactly. So we were doing that. We were basically working together, doing an insurance business together, and that was our first experience, and that was our first time knowing that we work very well together.
Yeah,
and so another opportunity came about 2 or 3 years later that Mitch found.
Yes, it was a direct sales company, and we
top tier,
basically top tier direct sales.
And it was network marketing.
That's right.
And it was our first time ever doing anything like network marketing. So it's two people who we just basically went for. We didn't know what we were doing. We didn't have a contact list. We basically did everything from scratch.
That's right.
And I think that what really helped us out was that we were extremely passionate about the product that we had bumped into.
What helped us out because we knew the product helped people.
Exactly.
And they felt our energy as far as helping. They saw results, and I think that catapulted us to be somewhat successful in that business.
Exactly. And we're actually still with the company today, but the bigger thing with this opportunity that we found is that from not knowing what we were doing to, working all day, doing presentations, demonstrations, learning
all over the
knowledge.
United States.
Yeah, we did a lot, but it was good for us. It was okay because we were actually doing it together.
That's right. We were learning while we were doing it.
Exactly.
We were learning, picking up our skills, so it was pretty good.
Exactly. So a few years later, what we started, we were thinking, we were analyzing everything, and we said, you know what, so now our business is pretty much built and it's running itself. Let's try to get into some other, something else. Let's diversify our income
That's
options.
right. Most people are doing it. All the top tier people are doing it, so we wanted to do it as well.
Exactly. So we said, well, let's diversify our income, and we started looking at industries like multi-level marketing.
That's right.
And we really enjoyed and appreciated the concept of the MLM industry.
Residual income.
Exactly, residual income. You know, you set your goal and you say, look, you want to make X amount of dollars every month, and then you build your business to accommodate that.
Exactly.
Now, we're not saying anything is wrong with MLM, because it is not.
No,
MLM is great,
no.
but for us,
Our type, our style.
our personality, our style, the things that we did not get accustomed to within the MLM industry were the small commissions. Because think about it, our very first opportunity that we got partnered with in the direct sales industry, it was top tier. So it was
Bigger commissions.
it was a high ticket item which paid high commissions in the end. And so with that being said, when we moved over to MLM or tried to do MLM, you know, we were closing on, you know, one or two, our first one or two, it was like $10, $20, and that just was not going to cut it.
The key, yeah, I mean, it's good. I mean, develop your skills. It's great. Don't get us wrong. But it was the opposite of what we were doing.
It was the opposite of what we were used to doing.
Exactly. And MLM, you have to have more people. More people you have in the company, then your commissions grow.
Exactly.
So
and for
versus,
us, yes, and for us, we didn't have necessarily that huge contact list or that huge following, where some people, they may not have this issue. You need minimum, when we did the math, we needed minimum 2,000 people in our MLM business,
in
right?
order to have a successful running MLM business.
Exactly. And at that rate, it was going to take us about 2 or 3 years, which we weren't
Probably
willing.
5.
Maybe 5.
Yeah.
You know, and your experience may be a little bit different. You may can gather 1,000 people and bring them into your business within the first 6 months. If you're that type of person, MLM is perfect for you. It didn't work for us, and that wasn't, and we tried several companies, you know, so we had to question ourselves. We're like, well, what's going on? You know, people are being successful in these multi-level marketing companies that we were aligning ourselves with. It just wasn't working for us. Right. So what we decided to do at that point was more training. We needed more training, more skills with internet marketing, and that was our downfall at the time.
Exactly.
We were so used to doing the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Where, you know, we were approaching people that we weren't really skilled at, you know, how to find customers or clients online. Exactly. And so we took a bunch of classes. We spent a lot of money learning how to do internet marketing. But by this time, we had already been in Costa Rica. So a few months ago, we found a system.
A perfect system.
It is so perfect for us, for our personality, for our lifestyle. And that's something that you want to also analyze within yourself. MLM and direct sales, I think it has to do with what works with your type of personality, or what you're looking for, or what you're willing to do, as to which compensation plan that you should gear yourself towards.
Exactly. And also to cut out a lot of time, because it, like she said, like Donna said, it takes time to develop those skills to get that income that you're seeking for. So we wanted a system where it cuts out a lot of the, and using the power of leverage. That's what we wanted to do, and start living like bosses and owners instead of workers. So this system has all that we need in order for us to live more freely, our time and things of that nature.
Exactly. And so one of the things that this particular system offered us that made it perfect for us is the fact that we can now run our business on autopilot. You know, we're now able to delegate certain things in our business that we no longer have to do. There are people out there who love to do, you know, make phone calls. We have a professional sales team where it's people who are 6- and 7-figure earners that make our phone calls for us, and they close our clients for us. So while they're on the phones doing exactly what they love to do, Mitch and I are out enjoying Costa Rica. We're out enjoying our life and all of those things. Exactly. Also, another thing that this system offered us that we so desperately needed but did not know that we needed it until we found the system. And that was what?
One-on-one coaching.
Yes.
Very important.
So
We never
important.
had one-on-one coaching. We never had any direction in order to see exactly if this fits for you.
Yes.
And we had one-on-one coaching.
And it was
phenomenal.
It was great for us because you get to, the coach is also a 6 or 7 figure earner.
Yes.
They know what questions to ask you to get you thinking and to also, get you on the right path.
Yeah.
And it was just something that truly changed our mindset, changed our business, and it has freed up so much
Time
more of our
that
time.
We wanted. That's it. We wanted to free up some time. That's it. So we are allowed to be together. What?
All
8,
day.
9, all day, every day. I can't get enough of it.
All day, every day. And you may not necessarily want to move out of the country.
No.
You may not necessarily want to spend all day with your significant other.
Yeah.
There are certain things that you may not want to do, but the fact of freeing up your time, the fact of being able to
live the life,
have a business that runs itself, and all you have to do is learn how to use the internet, basically. It's just fantastic. So this basically is our story, and if you're interested in finding out how you also can utilize the system or know more about the system, that you can get your one-on-one coach, because this particular company that we bumped into, this system, it reached us at a time where we were so frustrated with MLMs. We were frustrated with, the whole working from home thing. I mean, we still have our primary business
that we love.
That we do love, but overall,
we wanted to do more.
We wanted more, exactly. And so, if you're frustrated, if you're looking for, the coaching, if you're looking for someone to make your calls for you, I think that this may be
give you a financial plan. You need a financial plan, a vision.
Yeah.
Click on the link
below, and we will see you
on the other side.
Thank you. Talk to you soon.
Peace.